Hello. Oh God, all the people are. Oh no, they're here. They're here. We're okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. They were only briefly gone for a second. Don't talk about it. Welcome back to the disaster tour. I'm PT, your disaster tour guide. We're starting off true to our name. Welcome back to Bits, Crits, and Halfwits, the wonderful D&D campaign where we take these fools and we wander all around Sylvanaria.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, we wander between like the same four cities again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
It's true.
But
Hey, this is my first time seeing it. Give me a break.
I was gonna say we've never gone back to a city. We go there, we
Oh.
fuck shit up, and we leave.
yeah, I was gonna say how
No,
many
we've
cities
gone back
are
to
still
Oldfast
how many
multiple times.
how many cities, not counting Oldfast, which we've described as more of a large town.
Yeah.
How many actual cities have you gone to that have not ended up either completely destroyed or with a rapid change in their government?
0. Well,
You went to Brester. Brester
Yeah,
was okay.
Brester, we didn't destroy Brester or mess up their government.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did take away their army, didn't
we have fucked a city without ever being
Take their
there.
army.
That's
Yeah,
because
we
we
did.
flooded it.
Yeah, we haven't even been to bourgeoisie and we
Oh,
ruined it.
okay. So for those of you who haven't watched The Fires of Eureka, all videos up on YouTube if you want to. That was the funniest thing when Lyra made a cameo in the last episode and was like, and they were like, yeah, everything went really bad, and she was like, did a bunch of water fall on your city?
Yep. And we were like, no.
Okay, so they
Should we be
didn't.
worried about that?
To be fair, they didn't directly change the government of Koboldia, but they did send their best friend to go do it for them.
Yeah. And
We
he
didn't
did.
send anybody. He volunteered.
They did that on their own.
That's true. We just talked shit and he said, you want me to kill him? And we said, yeah, sure. And he did.
We simply gave them the means and left them with no supervisors.
Exactly.
I mean, even when Elrond has supervisors, he kills guards in cities. So, welcome back to
Yeah,
Bits, Crits, and Halfwits.
That guy deserved it.
Episode 117, Term, what is our question of the day?
Damn, I was so busy reminding stuff I didn't have it pulled up. I have
God.
it right here. How would your character describe their childhood bedroom?
Oh.
That's not bad. First, we have Lulin Boldspeaker, the Minotaur Druidin from Oldfast, played by...
And me, Brambo. Empty as fuck.
Okay, good answer. Then we have Elliot Burning Oak, the half-elf Blizzard, played by...
It's me, Isaac. I discovered my work fridge has string cheese in it, and so now I've eaten far too much string cheese in the last 2 weeks.
Uh-oh.
Brings me great sadness. And I think Elliot would describe his childhood bedroom as a closet. Because it was.
Harry Potter looking ass.
What a weird way to say you had a normal-sized room in a city where all the rooms are really big.
When you live under the stairs, but under the stairs is like a full one-bedroom apartment. It was probably bigger than Newson's like house that she had as an adult.
Well, yeah.
And then we have
Duh.
News and Worldwalker, the Yorkie Sorbarian, played by...
It's me, the Sky Tea. I think Newsom would probably just describe her room as like functional, but also just like full of a bunch of shit that she found in the woods. Like she was the kind of kid that just like came home with whatever and brought it inside.
Yeah, she kept a lot of things in her room as a kid. Rocks, really cool sticks that kind of looked like swords, her bloody friend after she led him into a knoll ambush.
Yep, definitely that one.
Yeah, my bad. Friend.
Hey, look.
Let's just say the gnolls weren't the only thing chomping at the bit.
God damn! Look,
No.
And last but not least, we have Karakarim, the Furbolg Warlock from Elenia, whose answer should be, I don't know.
I feel like Karak assumed they had a bedroom, but then 2 episodes ago, you described him essentially getting sold, so I think he's pretty confident in saying he didn't have one.
It wasn't essentially. You got sold.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, you probably lived in like a dormitory style, like an orphanage type deal. You know, for children.
A priory.
Is that what they're called?
Maybe. That sounds right, but I could be wrong.
Hey, term, define priory. I killed Brando.
Priory, a small monastery or nunnery that is governed by a prior or prioress. Similar to abbey, cloister, monastery, friary, covenant, nunnery, cenobium, religious house. I'm stopping this here because we're into 2 words now.
Religious house.
Religious house.
All right. Go ahead and roll your D100s. You get to ask NPCs about their childhood bedrooms. I know you're excited about this.
Oh.
All right. Oh, wait. We're just doing... I asked you to roll, but I do need Newson to roll a D100, so I'll keep Newson's.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's not good enough. A dog you shall remain.
A dog I shall remain.
Lulin, who do you want to know about their childhood bedroom?
I want to know. I can't remember their. Hey. I can't remember their name because fucking elves. But the hunter guy, the one that ate.
The racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
His childhood
Not
bedroom.
racist.
His childhood bedroom was a manor purchased for him by his parents.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lulin can't ask about his wife's childhood bedroom because he's already seen it.
Damn right.
Elliot, whose childhood bedroom do you want to know about from the NPCs?
The Warforged that I just let into my home.
I mean, normal. It was probably about the size of your closet.
Oh.
When does childhood stop for an elf?
That is a good question.
Like 200 plus years old, probably.
I think
But
I feel like it's more
the
like
question was, how would they describe it?
It was pretty big. Parents had lots of kids, needed people to work, and as the oldest, they had to go into the
sound like a robot.
Hmm?
You don't sound like
It's
a robot.
almost-
You had a whole voice last time.
I know, but it's almost like he wasn't always a robot.
Yeah, well, I'm asking him, the robot, not him, the elf.
No, you're asking how they would
silly.
describe it. You're not asking them to describe it. I will beat you with a stick. Newson?
Roran,
I feel wrong.
obviously.
Roran lived in a one-room cottage with his entire family growing up.
Oh, that's so fun.
Well, actually, that's a really good point. Roll me a D10.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I need to see which childhood bedroom.
Oh.
What? All right, 6.
Hang on, let me pull up my temple notes from Fire of Eureka.
Oh.
In 6, his childhood bedroom was a barn, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, his family lived on a farm with a large garden.
That's so fun and funky fresh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty fun and funky fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Karak?
Allround.
Well, you're the only one who hasn't seen Allron's childhood bedroom, but it was pretty much just the guest room in the Dream Shadow household.
Ah.
Since his dad was their head guard, his childhood bedroom was the guest room. So, it had a pretty nice bed. Like, it was a pretty large room. But there was a lot of Lyra's stuff kind of cluttering all the walls, and her dad's, like, failed inventions all over the walls as clutter. So Elrond learned a fair bit about a whole lot of nothing. All right, let's get back into it. Do any of you... I think we ended off last time. Okay, so this is a good way to kind of recap and give me an idea of which assets I need to have prepared for the night.
Oh.
What do you all remember being on your list of things to do in the city? Obviously, you have your meeting tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
But what else were you? What else were you? Oh yeah, you're going to the. Fuck, where were you going? What family was that?
Is the King and Warforged meeting, or is that going to be a later day?
We have to schedule that.
Bureaucracy.
Scheduling.
Rule 8. God damn it.
Oh,
Bureaucracy,
1PT.
exactly.
oh God, which house?
Remember the other meeting?
Oh, you have a meeting with your dad.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You got a
That's
note
one of them.
last time. Yeah.
Did you not remember? Okay, which one are you thinking of? Clearly, I've scheduled too many
Go on.
meetings.
Go on, PT.
I know that one of the families invited you to come see their shit.
Mm-hmm. Which family?
Yeah, it was to get Elliot a potential match.
I'm fucking working on it.
I remember what their
Give me a
thing
second.
was. I don't remember what their name
What was the thing?
I
What
don't know whose side I'm on in this.
You can help him out.
They were the book people.
Ah,
Yeah. The lore keepers.
that is. Hang on, they're on my neutral list. House Aurelian.
There you go.
Guys, can you believe it? I just got 3 things I didn't know about.
What fucking meeting are you thinking of?
I'm not thinking of any meeting. I just wanted you to give me all the options.
He was just baiting it out of you. But yeah, we were supposed to go because we went to Aurelian, but we didn't have papers, so they turned us away. That was before Lyra died, so.
It's true.
All right.
I just thought it would be nice if you gave me a reminder of all the things, you know?
Oh. So
This
yeah, we gotta
epi-
set up a
this
meeting with your brother. House Aurelian was like, you can come check out our stuff and also check out our daughter.
Yes
Also-
and no.
Also, Newsen at some
You're like,
point.
I have enough X's.
Also, Newsen at some point slipped the other ambassador a note about where
Yeah, where we were
Karak is staying. So
Yeah,
we have
so
no
she could-
idea when or if that's going to happen.
So she could casually come visit if she wanted.
And Karak has no clue that it's going to happen, which will be just hilarious. Like, oh, you must be here for Elliot. Elliot!
None of you on Discord can see this, but I'm wiggling my eyebrows for chat.
Look, everybody's finding love except me. Mine is dead, so it's fine. I'm not upset about it or anything.
The worst day of my life. The worst day of your life. So
far.
All right.
Oh.
Well, I guess we'll launch right into it then, as you're all standing in Elliot's empty home with Brennan, the Warforged, and Elrond, who you just helped escape from murdering a guard.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, I'm sure. It's completely fine.
Sure.
So
Sure, it's fine.
Yeah.
So what exactly was that?
What exactly was what?
Which part?
the everything. I trust that you all had the best of intentions, but see, the past couple days we've been very, oh no, don't kill this person or that, and then we kill this person. I'm very lost. There's a good reason, obviously. I trust you all innately at this point, but I'm out of the loop again.
Wait, we weren't killing. He kind of like Elrond like turns and looks at Newson. Wait, when did you guys stop killing people?
Me, a Yorkie on the ground.
That's exactly why he looks at you.
Well, it's kind of a new thing Elliot's doing. He doesn't want us to kill people anymore, so we're not.
What? When did you stop killing people? As he turns and looks at Elliot.
I never arbitrarily killed people, for the record. I just thought, maybe we should keep down our collateral damage.
Your favorite spell is literally an explosion.
No, my favorite spell is heat metal.
Karak just looks very concerned at, like, all the metal stuff in the room, including the 2 warforges.
Roll perception, Karak.
That's my best skill.
Even with a 7, everyone sees Elrond kind of reach over to his glove and just start undoing the buckles very slowly on his metal glove.
So yeah, I kind of wanted to know what was the difference, what was going on. I was waiting for anyone else to...
Oh, that dude tortured me for a long time, so I killed him.
Yeah. Well, he didn't just torture him, he tortured a lot of people. And he enjoyed it.
Oh. Okay, well...
That's the kind of shit that gets you stabbed.
Yeah, I can't really argue with that.
With a fist.
I'll be real, that was very impressive. Very, very gruesome, but very impressive.
It's not that hard. As long as you miss the spine on the back, you can pretty much go straight through.
Huh. Karak just, thinks about that.
You vividly remember the fact that he went through 2 sets of armor. He went through a back piece and a front piece.
Mm-hmm. Still, very, very impressive.
Oh, thanks, man.
Okay, good to know. Good.
It's good that you all found yourself a hype man. You really needed one. All of you kind of get sad. You guys just kind of put each other down all the time.
It's probably like how we show love or something like that.
Oh, yeah, trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, y'all got something to drink around here? I think we're probably good. I don't think that's gonna have any lasting repercussions.
Well, here's the thing. We are kind of going on trial for being accused of trying to restart a war.
But they're not gonna bring me up. See, I thought this through.
Well, they might now. We were all there when you killed that guy.
You were all there, but if they put me on trial, then they have to let me explain why I killed him, and that's bad optics.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Also, the only people who were actively part of that were Elliot and Elrond here. So,
and the other guard, but he's not going to remember my face.
Yeah, it's more just of the people who they would be concerned about restarting a war. I think we actually did a pretty good job making sure not to keep our head down and not, get into too much trouble.
I mean, technically, they don't even know I was there because I'm a dog, so...
Exactly.
Yeah, but I know Newsend helped. I felt a little tug from that guy's leg.
Yeah, well...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I felt you on that one. I was not gonna stop you.
But yeah, I mean, the other guard's not gonna remember anything about it.
Because he's traumatized?
No, because we brought up the red pits.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Tara,
as
roll me
well.
a wisdom saving throw.
Got it. There it is.
Almost as if thinking about it caused something to like click into place, you suddenly can't remember anything about the fight in the courtyard.
Oh, ooh.
Like, you don't even know it happened.
Huh.
You don't know how you got here. Like, it is just a blur.
Rock kind of shakes his head, just like, we've been here the whole time. That's what we've been doing.
But yeah,
We
nobody.
came here right after.
And then almost to like shock you right out of that is, yeah, nobody's gonna remember I killed that dude.
Grok just kind of does a double take and like looks between everybody. No one's surprised.
He
Yeah,
kind of.
assuming that other guard wasn't also stationed there and just someone we didn't see, but
I think I saw most everyone, but you do have a point.
yeah.
But I think the most likely option is if he was stationed there. I mean, the elves. As bad as it is, I'm not the only killer the elves made, and they'll probably send one of them rather than sending a whole guard regiment.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
The elves do love their, as much as they bluster about how strong they are, they really do love their cloak and dagger.
I thought Nam liked cloaks and daggers.
Oh, he does. He's a lot like an elf.
oh my god, he would be so offended if he heard you say that.
I don't know. Wears a cloak, carries daggers, is generally broody and pissed off, takes shit that's not theirs.
Can't forget about the ears.
Pointed ears.
I'm still saying he'd be offended,
Yeah, you're probably right.
because then you would be implying that he's not the originator of all those things, and that would offend him.
Everybody else is are just posing. It's him.
Exactly. Remember when Elliot got into brooding? He was like, "You stole that from me."
Is that
I remember,
Oh my God,
I remember
during-
when I got into brooding and he beat me and I'm still pissed about it.
Yeah.
during the oh my word during oh my god with Harmonia and the taverns that kept changing. Oh, that was. Why does that feel so long ago?
You guys found a changing tavern?
Let's found more invited, and it was very, very fun. I know Lulin and I went to this absolutely amazing, just head thrashing and shoulder checking, amazing food. Just I'm not gonna lie, I needed that after the day I had.
Oh, we should go there.
Well, I don't know where there is anymore.
I mean, it's probably still on the continent.
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, I see the world has gotten a lot bigger, and
Yeah.
I'm still not. We didn't really get to check around my home before we came back here. So, well, I say back as if I've ever been here. You know what I mean.
Roll a wisdom
I
save.
mean,
We got wisdom save. Let's go. That's a nat 20, my friend.
Everybody but Karak, mute up for me.
Oh.
mute and
Oh.
deafen, or
I'll leave that up to Karak.
You know what? Let's I don't want people feeling bored, so let's give them tea.
Perfect. Karak, as you say that, you're almost whisked back, and you find yourself standing on top of a dune in a desert next to several other people looking out at a large, pristine cove. As one of them turns to you, and you recognize this person as Velkin, but you don't. The feeling that the memory wants you to have is fondness, which I'm sure is very different from the memory you're feeling, from the emotions that you are currently going through in this moment. As he kind of turns around, he goes, "All right, well, this will be the spot where we bring all the... This will be the spot where we bring everybody from Nawadia who wants to come over. We might have to split. We might have to split them up a little bit, but this is a good enough spot for a city."
Nadia, but sorry,
Yeah. Nawadia, Karak.
sorry. It's
You know,
sorry. My brain is hurting.
you did take a couple of bad blows in that last fight. Are you doing okay?
I was just, and Krok kind of looks around and it's just like a city.
Oh, well, I mean, you've always had grand visions. Do you already see the city being built up around us?
I swear I was just there, but
Were you? Well, do you need time to rest? I mean, we can go fight the next fight. You can stay here with the engineers and draw up plans.
maybe that's for the best. Just thank you once again.
All right. Just keep on your toes. The Sawagin have been moving up the coast, so we're gonna have to go deal with that soon.
Krok kind of shakes his head, not really and heads off wherever he can to clear his mind.
As you turn around to head back down the dune, you see that laid out behind you and this small group is an army of thousands wearing blistering white armor, all with white hair. That kind of looks a little bit like... You almost get like a sense of familiarity. These people give you the same feeling you had around Lyra. And then you are snapped back to yourself as you finish the sentence, "Well, I've never been here before."
I've never been here before.
Yeah, I haven't either. Honestly.
It is. Karak like tries to recoup himself. I would hazard to guess that he is trying to put on a very fake face at the moment, but whether... So I'm gonna roll a deception check for that if anybody wants to contest that.
Allrond is contesting. Brennan is also going to contest, but he's... But he is going to roll at advantage. I don't think anybody's beaten your deception, my guy.
Listen, Karak is very charismatic. He knows how to put on a brave face.
You told me you wouldn't lie to me, so.
To be fair, that is true.
I don't think Lulun's gonna make one.
Yeah, but... I mean, it's not all bad. So, Elliot, house is fully unstocked on everything, huh?
Yeah, this bitch is empty. Like I said, except the puke jacket.
Oh, yeah.
We need to get rid of that.
We did. We tossed it out the door. But that was
Oh.
the only thing here.
Oh, right. When we got back.
So we have no whiskey.
Didn't unmute.
So we have
Oh no.
we have nothing to drink.
Oh, I did ask what check was I making for the Karak thing.
Insight.
Great.
You have to beat
I
a
did that
29.
Because, suspicious of him anyways.
Close.
There was a chance.
Yeah.
The fact
I
that
would
you
also-
both have a +10.
I would like to argue in favor of Elliot that Karak has confided with them, so they
Oh
are.
yeah,
would
roll an
be more-
advantage.
yeah, they'd be more likely to pick up on this.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I tried.
No, that's so sad.
it's only down from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody seems to pick up on your little stutter step, Karak. So you guys.
But anyways, yeah, the house is pretty empty. I knew you were coming into town, so I thought might as well start out empty.
Fill it with whiskey bottles.
Oh. You're so generous?
Well, it was the end state anyway, so.
Is this one of your, like, families coming into town, might as well just drop it on them that they're helping me move kind of deals?
There's nothing
Sure.
to move, really.
To
You
be,
came from our
We're
house.
moved in.
to be fair, I also furnished your last house.
Okay. To be fair, you also unfurnished our last house.
I put the furniture there. It was mine to get rid of.
I don't think it was.
But you bought it with our friend's mother's money.
I feel like we're getting a bit too.
Okay,
bit
who's
too
paying?
complex.
Who's paying for the stuff for this house?
Probably like nepotism.
Oh, so I'm still paying with this house
What?
with my friend's insert parental figure's money.
He's not wrong.
Thank you, Lulin. I am never wrong.
Eh.
Can I roll an insight check to see if Karak believes that?
Sure.
I want to know if I can trust them wholeheartedly.
Karak, you believe that he believes that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What have I been wrong about? Guys.
I mean, I've only known you for only a couple hours, and you haven't been wrong yet.
Thank you. I love that you all found someone who is that chill with killing people.
To be fair,
It
he
took
was a
some learning.
statue when we met him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you, like, made this dude.
Well, no, he was like an accidental statue.
Been turned into one. I was.
Yeah, we unstatued him, and he just kind of came along, you know?
It's been an amazing. It's been an insane week.
Yeah. It's probably been longer for you guys, since apparently we were in the Feywild for like a year, so...
Yeah, I was gonna ask where you'd been all this time. Like, I talked to
Yeah.
Elliot a little bit here and there.
Yeah, we went to Bean World.
Yeah, we went to go kill my uncle.
Yeah, in Bean World.
It is.
Fun fact, my uncle was a god.
You
Well-
just watch Allround just for like 30 seconds just silently sitting there, and like every 5 or 6 seconds he just blinks a couple times.
Well, technically a god took his body. My
Yeah.
uncle wasn't a god, but like, his body, his whatever.
His uncle was
Sure.
dead, and then they resurrected him and gave his body to a god.
Karak is just nodding to all of the stuff that has happened that like he can vouch for.
Oh.
Not the it was their
Aw.
uncle and stuff like that. That's something he doesn't know about because he never knew them. But he
What
can at
kind of
least vouch for all
powers-
the other shit.
What kind of powers does the god of Bean World have?
Well,
No, Bean World has like a
means-
lot of gods in it,
More of
which we
like a
kind
god
of
of
accidentally
fire.
released.
How many gods does
Yeah.
a Bean World need?
Like a lot,
1,
apparently.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Like
6,
8 to 10,
7.
I
Wait, did you
I think there
find
was
this
7.
guy in Bean
Tec-
World?
Technically, it was.
Yes,
technically,
we found this guy in Bean World. He's from Bean World.
depending on how you count, it's like between 7 and 14.
What is? How do you even describe that? Is that a Bean Worlder? Is he beanish?
Well, don't call him-
Beanian is the correct
Beanian.
correct term. Beanian, yeah.
To be fair, that was the name that I think Nam gave the place, but
No, that's just what it's called.
To bean or not to
Wait,
bean.
that does remind me. Does Karak even know that his
Karak,
home
you
is
know
called
that your
Alania?
home is called Alania.
It's called Alania. That was its name.
I'm pretty sure it was Bean World because the bean took us there. So
I don't know. And that was a
Wait.
moonflower. Or was
It
it,
was
a
a
moonflower?
I mean, it
A
started out as a
flower
bean.
took you there?
yeah, it was like it was a bean and it was growing on Nam, and then I don't even remember. We showed up to the Misty Lock, and the city was gone. Right?
I remember you going. I remember when you left to go there.
Yeah, but Elliot could kind of see
Did
it.
I come with you on that trip? I feel like I came with you on that trip.
I think Brennan was also there. Yeah, I think we were all
I
on
think
the ship.
I remember that part. I remember you all got off, and then there was a flash of purple light while I was arguing with some
Yep.
ghost downstairs, and then you were gone.
Yes. Yep. That is exactly. Yeah, and then the bean took us to
You
Bean
were arguing
World.
with a ghost?
Yeah, the dead guy that you.
Yeah.
I think you introduced them. Because
Yo?
you could see him. With
Where's
your
he at?
Probably still
On the
ship.
ship? He didn't come. I haven't seen him in like a year either.
The guy that shot himself
Oh.
out of a cannon.
Still.
Okay, yeah, I remember that guy.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
from,
you know.
from our point of view, it's been about a week.
You know, the guy who decided to make a modern painting with himself as the paint.
Oh, that's a very disturbing visual. Oh no.
Banksy ain't got nothing on Canon, man.
This is almost as bad as when someone told me about a brainstorm and then they had to explain what that meant.
Like, thinking about something?
More like a group think thing. When they said it to me, I thought it was like an actual storm of brain.
Well,
Why
here's the
would you
thing,
think
okay?
that?
Because
Where I'm from, the weather is very strange, and that's not a saying there. At least as far as I remember.
Bean World sounds like a weird fucking place.
molten metal falls from the fucking sky.
Yeah,
it's
that's
called
a dagger
Dagger
fall.
Storm. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Daggerfall.
It was that was. Again.
Also, there are giants that herd giant cows, and
Well, that doesn't sound that bad.
Oh yeah,
they
like,
turned,
it's, a lot of places there are lovely. The giant pumpkins.
Wait,
from that one
They
farm?
herd giant cows?
yeah.
How?
I see what you did there.
What are they protecting them from?
Giant
Dragons.
dragons.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Just gonna... Hang on.
One of which the guys made a deal with.
Hang on, I heard something about a dragon. Give me, as you watch, as he pulls open a pouch on his belt, and the three of you who know what they are see that it is full of memory orbs.
Yeah,
And
Hang
I'm
on.
lost again.
Hang on, it's in here somewhere. As he's like rifling through it, like picking them up and like holding them up to the light.
you keeping your thoughts organized there?
Well, I mean, I got a lot of them in line, but you know, you gotta kind of lean back into it because of the whole wolf thing. So, you know, just whenever something feels like I should know it, but I don't, I go take a gander. As he pulls one out and crushes it, and he goes, "Oh no, that was the wrong one." Maybe I did recognize that other guy. Ah, that's a problem for another me. So are we drinking?
I'm really happy I'm not the only one with memory issues. That's nice. That's a change of pace.
Well,
Oh, well, if you ever want to talk about it, you know, I'll be sure to remember.
I'll try, but my track record isn't that good.
I fucking love this guy. Where did you guys find him?
Bean World.
Bean World.
I gotta visit this Bean World place.
Mm-hmm.
God,
It's
there
pretty
was-
crazy.
I could tell you, there's so many things that happened. The caterpillar with the smoking competition, that was fun.
Oh God!
That
Yeah.
was fun.
Did you guys hear about Ro?
What?
Bro.
He's missing. Or well, I mean, he was. His party went to look for him. I haven't seen any of them in a little while. But I got that news after you left on the boat.
I see.
Yeah, we found all of them in Bean World, didn't we?
Oh, are they okay? They sound okay. You didn't say that with any hint of like fear or sadness.
Well, he
As
lost a
far
sword.
as yeah.
Oh.
As far as we know, actually, they're okay. We convinced them to kind of stay out of the line of fire.
Yeah, I noticed everyone's rocking some kind of new equipment as he like looks around the room and then he looks at Karak and he goes, I'm not talking about you. You're not equipment. I like you. You're a person.
Oh, thank you.
I'll remember
I'm
that next
a
time you're
dog.
in bed.
What?
Good equipment.
And you're just and you're just the cutest dog.
Don't patronize me, I'll bite your finger.
Oh, and he like holds a finger out and he goes, "Oh, are you gonna bite my finger?" Roll perception.
Nine.
You notice it in the last second. It's a distraction. The other hand is coming in from the side for a scoop.
It's too late. She's already committed to biting the finger.
Roll the hit. Actually, you just succeed. He doesn't expect you to bite him. As you feel a hand scoop you up, you bite down on the finger, and you get about 4 inches of airtime as you go, "Ah, fuck!" and shake his hand. As you just land 4 feet planted firmly on the ground.
She like, I feel like it's that like cartoon landing where all the legs are splayed out, and then she kind of like collects herself and she's like, "See, Elliot, that's how you get thrown. You land on your feet." Just sits down.
I'll fight you. I really will.
You gonna fight a little dog?
Yeah, I'll beat your ass too.
You have to catch me.
No thanks.
So, what are we doing next? Are we fighting someone? I've never had a quiet day with you all. We fighting someone?
Well,
See,
we're gonna go.
I
gotta
relate to that
talk
so
to
much.
my brother.
Oh,
I guess I gotta get my brother here.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
probably be better for your brother to come here.
Yeah.
I'll send him a
Elliot.
quick message.
By
What?
the way, just so you know, there may or may not be a small bounty on your head.
From who?
Apparently, Stipvale's kind of begun. Well, I guess it's not Stipvale anymore. The technocracy's begun rebuilding in Eisenmont. And one of the first things they're doing is going after known criminals. And remember, you had that little drug debacle.
Oh,
I literally wasn't known for that.
Karak's looking through his notes. Was that the one that had to do with the dragon?
yes. Yeah.
Well, okay.
That's where the rule comes from.
So, okay.
I was wondering.
So yeah, you make up a good point. They didn't know your name, and I was in Eisenmont, and I was kind of talking back and forth with some people. We were taking a vacation before the kind of Arcanophage thing got out of hand, and I was walking through, and I saw a poster that said for the purchase and consumption of illegal magical supplements. And it just had kind of like a vague description of an elf, and I jokingly said, haha, that sounds like Elliot.
Uh-huh.
And then I got sat down in a room and grilled for a couple hours, and I kind of figured, they're not going to come. The bounty's like 50 copper. Anybody who takes it, you're just going to kill.
I don't want to have to kill a random bounty hunter. And also,
Do you want me to do
are they
it?
going after like small? No. Going after frickin' a single purchase? Not like the seller or any of the other hundreds of drug deals that go down in that city?
Well, a lot of the criminals died.
And why did they think I lived?
Elven racism?
God damn it.
Well, that's a good answer.
That was a good answer.
Not even an elf.
No, I mean
I'm
racism
sorry,
towards you for
half
looking
racism.
like an elf.
Yeah, they just
I
just
know.
see the pointy ears
listen,
and
it
assume.
didn't help you when you picked up our family condition, and your ears got pointier either.
Yeah, well,
And fluffier.
And fluffier.
can I just go pay the bounty?
I mean, you could probably just. It doesn't. I figured that was like a passing concern. If that's something you need to take care of, though, I guess.
No, I don't want.
Do you think it's gonna come up in your trial?
I mean,
They bring a character witness and they're like, "That's the man who bought drugs."
It's the kid that like fucking bought that Elliot bought the drugs from, but he's like 2 years older now.
Yeah.
is that why we don't
3.
trust children? Is that why we don't trust children? That's rule 1. I'm trying to figure out why that was rule 1.
We don't touch children for a lot of reasons. That's
God.
one of the
God.
reasons.
Child killed my father.
It's true.
Wait, it is?
Wait, what?
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
actually.
little bit true. I think technically that was before the child, but technically I'm pretty sure the masquerading child was of the same thing that killed your dad.
I was just trying to do the nom thing, guys.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna put those two in the pile. That's gonna be like a self thing for me to deal with later.
What's the pile?
Anytime that I have questions being with this group has been very confusing, and anytime there's questions that I don't think need to be answered right away, I'd put it to the pile, and those seem like things I could probably work out myself, so it goes into the back of my mind to deal with later.
I would also like a pile.
You know, Num said the exact same thing. Everybody can have a pile if they want.
Okay. So are we drinking? Like, do we need to go buy alcohol, Elliot?
No. Stop saying that.
I haven't seen you guys in a year. I want to hang out with my friends.
Yeah, but
That's
your girlfriend
great, but
got
we have a
really
meeting.
mad.
She gets mad when I
Also, I'm in
overdrink.
trouble. Because I sent you like 1,000 pounds of alcohol.
Yep. She got really upset when we
it was like-
tried.
It was like 25 barrels.
Yeah, well, there was also 25 barrels of salted meat, so...
Oh, that would have been nice. We were down to eating like sawdust and flour by the time we left that house.
Yeah, I know. I told you to break down the door.
Listen,
You didn't
Ella.
have to resort to Lulin's cooking.
First of all, I tried to break down the door and it hurt me. Second of all, Elodie really can't be that mad at either of us because I went to the bar to get food and it was mostly just drinks. So I think we're in the clear.
Yeah.
And if we're not,
Fair
I may both figuratively and literally be in the doghouse, eh, buddy?
Sure.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I
To
get
be
it.
fair,
I
he
get it.
puts himself in the doghouse. That's why he
I was
lives in
gonna
a
say,
hole
I
in the
dug my
backyard.
doghouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we would have known that was there. Could have left.
I'm pretty sure you did.
You watch as he
you've been
kind
in
of you watch as he
I
kind of
think
opens
you
up
probably
the
have that
memory
memory.
bag and starts digging through it again.
Yeah, it's probably in there.
He
There
kind
was a whole ass sauna in there.
you watch him like pull one out and look at it, and he holds it in his hand. He starts pulling like 3 or 4 different ones out. All right. And Karak, you watch as he crushes it, and you watch like these wisps of silvery blue smoke run up his arm and up his nose as his eyes flash, and he goes, "Oh yeah, no, I have been in there." Did we ever figure out what was going on with the wolf pelt?
No,
Mm-mm.
didn't seem important at the time.
Doesn't seem, if it has to come up, it's probably not.
Yeah.
I remember, oh god, where's Jeffries? I have to apologize.
Right here. Elliot, like, opens his jacket.
Little dude. Little dude. And you get to talk as Jeffries, because he has Speak with Animals right now. So you get to do you, Elliot. You get to be Jeffries for a little bit. Little dude.
What?
I am so sorry that I shot you with a
Killed
crossbow.
me. You killed me.
I did.
This bastard forgot to bring me back for like a week and a half.
Where do you go when you're not?
What do you mean? I go to the void. I just wait.
Oh, that's what I do when they leave too.
Yeah.
I'm only understanding half this
At least
conversation,
you
and
weren't
that's
murdered.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, I mean,
Next time, remind him to bring me back. How about that?
okay. That's as all of you just see Elrond like crouched in front of Elliot's jacket as you just hear as they're just hooing back and forth at each other. Okay. Me and Jeffries are cool. So if we're not drinking, because someone's being a fucking buzzkill.
Oh my god, you can drink whatever you want. I'm not going to stop you. But,
We
like,
can't
I gotta go
drink.
schedule a meeting. What part of I have to schedule a meeting for the destiny of thousands of Warforged don't you understand? Maybe I should be sober.
We have
Unless I got
bureaucracy
really
to do.
fucked up last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rule 8. I can't wait till we don't have to deal with Rule 8 anymore. Or at least not as much.
Yeah, why do you think there was a puke-covered jacket in here? It wasn't because Elliot was sober.
To be fair, I didn't know if it was Elliot's puke.
Well, now you know.
Oh,
Man's got a point.
okay. Well, I guess I should probably... Can I come?
To the meeting?
Sure.
I'd love it if you came.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brennan, will you stay here and look after as Brennan just looks at Elrond and just nods his head yes, as you see Elrond trying to figure out how to say, like, trying to figure out if what he's going to say is going to insult the Warforged because he's trying to decide, like, you know, like after, no, robot person might be a little degrading, soulless husk might be you just hear him, like, muttering this under his breath, and Brennan just holds a hand out and nods. Okay, I guess we're off to see the wizard.
Well, he might be coming here. Give me a sec to message him. Elliot's gonna cast sending. So, you got a minute to meet? I gotta talk to you. To his brother.
I'm slightly busy, Elliot. The city is rapidly falling apart. What do you need to talk to me about?
It's important. I worry that if I tell you, you won't come.
You almost hear his eyes rolls through the link.
My house, 30 minutes.
I can make it to your house in like 4 hours, maybe. If you come to the castle, I can squeeze you in between meetings with the noble houses and the fucking...
Would he...
Yes?
And the fucking who?
That was 25 words, so you don't get to know.
Bastard. Fine, I'll cast it again.
Well, he needs to fit it in between the fucking. He needs an heir.
Needs an heir?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. H-E-I-R.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it.
A-I-R. Yeah, same. Until I got it.
Fine, we can come to the castle. Tell your guards to let the ghost in.
What?
And no response. As Elliot, alright guys, we need a sheet and we need some disguises. Some disguise stuff.
Wait, what?
I'm a dog, so I think I'm good.
You're good.
have been waiting to do this again for 2 years. Line up!
What?
As... Well, are you going to listen to Elrond? Are you going to line up?
I guess.
Croc has no reason not to. He's been doing a good job. He's been very helpful.
All right. Elliot, what part of the city are we going to, and who are we meeting with?
My brother at the castle.
Got it. We're meeting with nobles as he kind of stands in front of Lulin. All right, we need to make you look less intimidating. Maybe let your hair down.
Luna like lets his hair down and does like the model thing and like flicks it around.
No, that's not going to do it. That's going to draw more attention. Back in the bun.
That's why it was up.
We need to make you look less intimidating. Elliot, do you have any parchment around here?
Looks around room. No.
You don't, like... Do any of you have something to write on?
I mean, I did, but I traded it for this set of armor.
Shit. Alright. Well, we'll have to buy paper on the way so I can put a...
Oh! I have Lyra's bag. She's got tons of paper. Someone throw something on the ground.
Wait, what?
Someone throw something on the ground. Please.
I think I have a treat here somewhere.
I need like
digs
throw
through
your
his bag.
jacket on the ground. I just need something to dig in.
Yeah,
Tears off a piece of
Elliot,
fish
give
and throws it to Newton.
give Newton your jacket, and he like reaches out and grabs a hold of it.
Hey, this is a really nice jacket.
I'm not gonna. I just have to.
The dog,
go under it,
the
basically.
dog needs it.
The dog
Fine.
needs it.
As Elliot just like drapes the coat over the dog.
Okay, Newton's gonna like you're just gonna see this coat like it's like a ferret under a blanket, you know, like you just see a little like lump moving around this jacket, and you hear like emphatic scratching on the ground as she tries to like dig a hole to get her stuff.
Because the intention is there and you've covered yourself so you could technically be underground, the portal opens.
Okay. She's gonna hop in the hole and find Lyra's bag, which she's been keeping in there.
Alright. You managed to drag Lyra's bag out of the hole.
There'll definitely be, like, mouthful as she drags it out with her mouth. There's definitely gonna be books and quills and shit in here.
Awesome. Let us know when we can uncover you.
Oh, you're good.
As he uncovers you and like grabs the bag and helps you finish it, pulling it out of the hole.
From Karok's point of view, you just brought a bag into existence, and like a magic trick, he just does a little, just clap, just like amazing.
All right. So paper. Oh, awesome. All right. As you watch him pull out a notebook, and then what you would know to be a cardinal sin for Lyra, he rips 2 pages out of the back of it.
Oh God.
All right. Oh God. How is that word spelled? I'll probably get it right. As he like pulls a pen out and like an inkwell and like shakes a bottle and dips it in, and then anybody who doesn't speak Elvish, you watch him write something on both sheets, the same word in Elvish, before he goes, Lulin, crouch down here a little bit.
Yeah, I got you.
As he takes it and he puts it on either of Lulin's horns so that they're like hanging forward.
What is that?
Oh, it's gonna make sure that people like know he's nice, know he's friendly.
For those of us who do speak Elvish, what does it say?
It literally says nice.
You know, that's nice.
All right, Elliot. God, you can't go in there looking like that. We're gonna have to find you a jacket. Oh, look, there's one here. As he picks your jacket up off the floor and like swings it so the dust is beat out of it and goes, yeah, you should put that on if we're gonna go meet with your brother.
You're right. Thanks.
Yeah. Newson, I don't think you can intimidate anyone. You are adorable. But I think that they might not let you in unless it looks like somebody like owns you. So, and he like picks you up Oh god, I did this with Lyra last time. We're just gonna put you, and he kind of turns to Karak and he goes, right here, and he's gonna hand you to Karak.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Alright. We are ready to go meet a king. Lead the way, Elliot.
Do I not need to make any
Thanks.
changes?
I gave you a dog.
Oh, that's the... okay, well, there we go.
I
You're
guess, like,
perfect.
I'm a lovely
comb your
item.
hair.
You're more than that.
Alright. What do
You are a friend.
I do with this bat? You know what? As he, like, loops the bag over his shoulders, it'll be okay. Are they gonna... What is the elven definition of weapon, Elliot?
Spell book. What's the real question here?
He kind of, like, glances down at all the mechanized armor he's wearing from Wilhelm.
Oh, you'll get in. You'll go with that guy. Anyways, we still need the main disguise as he goes over to the Warforged and is just like,
Wait, the Warforged is coming with us?
yes.
It's his meeting.
I thought we were scheduling a meeting. Is your brother gonna be mad if we, like, schedule the meeting for, like, if we force schedule the meeting? You know what? I'm here for it. He's an Elven King. He can get fucked.
Right? All right. We got to make him look like a ghost. I
That
think
is
the
what
white
the
sheet would
uncle
probably
is
do it.
aiming for.
I could just cast invisibility on him.
Counter argument.
Invisibility is good.
And this might, well, they don't have, like, a gate or anything? Is that gonna work?
I mean,
They have a gate, but I just,
they have a
bring
gate,
this
but
guy
not in the
in.
traditional sense.
Okay, you guys remember that there's, like, a magic barrier on the gate, right?
That's what I
Yeah.
was implying. They have a gate, but not in the traditional sense.
Oh, okay. Is it like a
Like-
moat?
More like a...
No, it's a magical wall.
Will him
He
being
walks-
invisible let him get through it?
No, but I'll get him a little token.
Why don't you just put him in the bag of holding? Wait, Robo Dude, do you need to breathe? You watch, like, this Warforged face cannot make emotions, but you know that it is disgust and outrage at the same time as he is called Robo Dude. How dare you speak to me that way, and I will not be going in a bag? Not today. Not ever.
Well, there
Cool.
you have
That's
it.
kind of what I thought.
Okay. I guess that's fine. How are
Can
we
you
gonna...
wait 2 hours? We could just have him meet us here in 2 hours.
I mean, I thought I was coming with. You weren't
Who's
talking to
saying
me.
that?
I will wait as
Who's
long
saying
as is
that?
necessary to get... Oh, that was Alrond.
Okay.
I will remain here as long as necessary to receive an appointment.
Great. I think we'll do that in 2 hours then. As Elliot calls back his brother. Actually, just come here in 2 hours or whatever.
Elliot, I
Come to the new
told you
house.
I'm not free for 6. I have so much going on.
Oh my god, you're a lying bastard. You said 2. Fine, I'll see you in 6 hours.
Just,
Actually, he said 4.
just, what is this about?
I'll see you in 6 hours.
It can't both be important and vague, Elliot.
It's about the Warforged!
Okay, just tell me. If it's
not
just
my case
news,
to make.
what do you mean case to make?
We need to let them in.
What gave you that preposterous idea? As you just watch, Elliot,
Just
what is
meet me.
your face as you are arguing with your brother over your internal message
gets,
system?
Progressively more frustrated.
Nusa just kind of like looks at Karak and then looks at Elliot.
Who, Elliot?
Karak just looks down at Newson and is just like, I don't know what's going on.
Elliot,
He's
whose
fighting in his
case
brain.
is it to make?
Elliot outside of his head. What's your name again?
My elven name was Moriar.
Moriar. Okay. Is that what you want to be called now?
I suppose it hasn't much come up outside the walls.
That's fair. And then in his head, it's Moriar's case to make, apparently.
Elliot, I have no idea who that is.
Then why do you think I didn't tell you?
Because you're hiding something?
I'm not hiding anything.
Who is Moriar?
The guy I just met! I helped him get into the city.
And why would I give somebody you just met the time of day?
Because he's... Just meet me. I'll see you in a bit.
Just bring him here!
I can't exactly do that!
Why not?
Because then I have to get, like, News and the dog a badge. I have to get this other guy a
News
badge.
and the
it's a whole
what?
fucking process. Just come to my house.
While
Nuisance
this
what?
conversation's being had in the mental, Lillian's gonna like pull Aurond like behind Elliot, just like hand him the flask. He's like, "There's not much left."
Oh, thank God one of you didn't lose your common sense. And he just opens it up and finishes it.
That's
Look.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately-
And it's Brave Apple Ale.
Of course it is. What else would
Ugh.
it be?
Do you know how long it's been since I've had Brave Apple Ale?
yeah, and you just had the last of what I had.
Shit.
That's how much I love you. God damn it.
I deeply appreciate you, but now I'm sad too.
Well, it's okay. Cause and, like Loon like pulls up his hand and like points at like his ring on his finger. Just waiting to do the ceremony.
Yeah, I knew you got engaged.
Yeah. And like Loon's gonna like lean in. It's like there's also kiddos.
I also know that she gave you the ring. As he kind of like processes, he goes, "You sly dog. You've only been back like 2 weeks." Wait, you've only been back News and how fast are Minotaurs born?
Not that fast. So
This is there's a
Did you get hit on your head in Bean World?
something like that, yeah.
Hmm.
There was a lot of getting hit.
At this point, I feel like we should make a support group.
You know, honestly, me too sometimes.
Yeah, but like, who's gonna support who? We're all a little bit crazy.
yeah, I was
mean-
gonna say, are we all just gonna stand around and talk about the things we've experienced together?
I mean,
Yeah,
why
how
not?
would that work?
We already do that.
we all support each other.
The one
That's
time
the
I
truth.
went to therapy, it was with one of the worst people I know. I'm not doing it again.
Who was it?
Malum.
Ah,
Well, that's Malum. You all told me how bad he is. Of course,
He's
it's
the
gonna
worst.
be. Of course, it's gonna turn out bad.
Yeah.
It's
Who gave
not.
that guy therapy degree?
he's not
I don't know
terrible.
how therapy works.
But it's certainly not great.
He
I haven't even
he could,
met him yet, and I already don't like him.
He could be worse.
That's too bad.
I mean,
He cured me.
Cured you of what?
The Arcanophage. Why do you think
So
I
he
wasn't?
So gotta
knows
do
how to
that.
do it. He's just not giving it out to everyone.
I think. I don't know.
Or was
He
it-
was
or
saying
was it,
he was saying a lot of stuff about unique magical interactions. Something about I don't know. It came down, I think, a lot to me being a werewolf.
Ah. Well, I guess we gotta make everybody werewolves.
That seems like the wrong solution.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Would you rather? I mean, you're already a werewolf, but would people rather be werewolves or have no magic and be like dead?
Well, we're talking about.
well,
the
so
elves.
one of my advantages was I didn't really have any magic in the first place.
I don't know. You're pretty magical all around.
Thanks, buddy, as he winks at you.
I was gonna say, Lulu like fucking winks at him. It's like simultaneous. It's like
He got
on fucking frame.
Elrond kind of looks over. God, is he still talking to his brother in there? As he's like seemingly unaware that you are still fully comprehending what is happening in the room around you, Elliot.
Question. Since me and Elliot's connected our magic together, can I see how much magic Elliot's using just for the sending spell?
If I'm not mistaken,
Your magic
that was
is not still
disconnected
connected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was disconnected when Elliot connected with Karak at the end, and then
Got it.
it's been long enough. I assume that connection has died a bit.
Yes. That reminds me, I gotta set up a time limit on that power. Yeah. But, what were we talking about?
Y'all were doing your bromance thing. Elliot's arguing in his head.
Something-
I'm a lovely item, but I guess I don't need to be anymore because now his brother's coming here. So
Sorry, let me put you down. As Karak just puts you back down on the ground.
thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot, from outside, why can't you bring him here? Or that's just in your head. Elliot? Elliot!
No. Just no response. No response. Just silence.
No.
Elliot? Did you do something that is going to get me in trouble?
No, I did something that is gonna save your skinny white ass.
God.
I was not prepared to have the imagery of Elliot Burning Oak saying "skinny white ass."
I know, right?
I wasn't prepared to say it. Yet here we are.
I'll be by when I can. I'll try and make time.
6 hours.
I'll try and do it sooner. I'll message you.
Cool.
All right. As Elliot, you kind of like tune back into the room as you see kind of just a weird like amalgamation of bullshit conversations happening.
What a weirdly domestic moment. When will it be ruined?
Soon.
A
It's
dragon
always-
comes crashing in through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Soon.
At any moment, truly.
All right. What are y'all doing? You have somewhere between 6 hours. I mean, you can just sit here and wait if you want to, but I feel like there's other things you would also like to get done.
I mean, I guess we could go meet the library people.
You also have your prisoners underground.
Oh shit, I forgot
Alright.
the ants took prisoners. Yeah, we should
should
probably
go
go
free them.
deal with that. Yeah. Maybe we could get some information if those people aren't dead. Do you think... Should we go back to where we went in the first place? That's probably the easiest. Actually, Alron can
Yeah.
hear him. He can just guide us to the chanting.
I mean,
Right? Now we're going towards the... You told me to ignore the chanting.
Well, it was more of a like in that moment, you know.
also, I hate to be this person, but we all just got back from the desert. We have not had a chance to actually rest. Like,
You want to rest?
Alrond puts a hand on your shoulder, looks you in the eyes, and goes, "Well, welcome to this crew. You never will."
No rest for the wicked and all that.
that's gonna be unfortunate because I need rest to be any sort of powerful.
I mean, I guess we could, like, chill for, an hour or so.
I mean, humans can go 3 days without water and 21 days without food, and the ants aren't, like, killing them, so they'll probably be okay.
Yeah, I did ask them not to kill anyone, so
Yeah.
I would hope so.
So we have somewhere between 3 and 21 days.
Croc's just gonna sit here for a moment and be like, how do you know that?
How do you not?
I mean, just knowing it off the top of your head, like...
Oh, practice.
Practice.
Yeah, red pits, tortured, a long time, like couple years.
Should I roll another wisdom check to see if Karok's mind just blanks at that?
Yes, you should. This is the first you've heard about it, but you do remember it when he's done talking about it. But this is the first you've heard about him being tortured in a place called the Red Pits.
Right. Sorry, mine's been going blank.
You will remember from this point forward.
The place keeps getting brought back up.
Yeah.
The Red Pits?
It was a pretty significant it was a pretty significant part of at least my life. Newson's too, probably. They made us fight each other at one point.
Newson is where I first heard about it. It was something else.
I don't remember who won.
What right. And
what?
We had a when we were in Alania, there was a bit of some magical shenaniganry. Lots of conversations happened that apparently only I'm able to remember now, which is unfortunate because
Rock Dude
I don't know what isn't remembered.
Rock Dude has his own hedge magic. Huh.
We were dealing with Astraleon. They're like the god of stories, and
Bean World has a god of stories?
There's
inspiration.
There's between 8 and 16 gods depending on how you count it.
Like with my fingers or my toes?
More like some of the gods are technically the same person, but just...
Oh, like werewolves.
Actually, kind of like werewolves.
Cool.
So if you count those, that side is different, then it goes up to 16.
So, is this the god you killed?
No, that was Caliban or Umbreon. They were the god of fire.
So why was the story guy fucking with you?
He was very interested in it. He wanted to know the stories because I don't really know.
A bastard.
Eventually, Newsom was able to work their not magic. What's the word for when you work your magic, but when it's muscle and
I mean, I remember eventually, or I guess for me it was the first time, being noticing him behind us. Right? How many things what did I say? How many things did I say?
Where do I even begin? Croc's trying to mentally put together what was and wasn't said, but he only has his own recollection, so he doesn't know what was and what you do and don't remember telling him. Should I start from
apparently,
I guess
I talked about the Red Pits.
Red Pits, and then I can't remember their name.
Wait.
Their name?
So this guy fucked with your memories, and you didn't kill him, Newson?
Well, I didn't know.
But you found out eventually. Presumably?
At least
mean-
from...
I know now, and he has kind of messed with things after that, but nothing. I didn't realize how. I mean, I guess we went around in circles enough times that you're having trouble even remembering what I said. I didn't know that.
They were all sorts of inspiration, artistry. It was... it got to the point where you would... I could see it on your face where you would notice them, and every time they got noticed was when they were like, well, I can't get the story organically if you don't... If you're just gonna sit here and you know that I'm here. So, and then I would try to stop them, and that wouldn't work, and they would do it, and every time just like, how the hell did you get here? And Croc says it like he said it at least 10 different times. It was... I honestly hate to say it, but there's a good chance that I know your history, Newson, better than a lot of people do. And I'm not sure why you were so open when you first met me, but
Newson's lonely.
Was that Allround doing that?
Yeah, it was.
He bites his ankle.
Ow, you little shit!
I'm not quite sure what you do and don't remember telling me, because, well, I would need to know what you did and what you remember telling me, and you don't remember telling me a lot.
Yeah.
And so it's confusing.
I think you should tell all of us everything Newsom said right now.
I think that's up to Newsom.
He says with like a smirk on his face.
That's up to Newsom. I can't...
She bites his other ankle.
Ow,
it's not my story to tell.
I just remember... I mean, I remember you asking about, like, what brought us here. Like, to... I mean, here to your plane.
Yeah.
I don't remember... I mean, I remember sharing kind of just, like, what led up to it. I don't remember talking a lot about myself.
There was a lot.
You two should talk about that. So what? When's your brother going to be here?
4 to 6 hours.
Okay, so are we going for the ant people, or are we going to find something fun to do? What are we doing? Are we sitting around the house and sleeping?
I'm deathly hungry.
Are we
I'm just gonna go get some baked goods.
I am down to get baked goods.
Oh my god, there's so many good food products.
Yeah, I could eat.
Yes, there are.
Mm-hmm.
Will they let me into the bakery?
No.
No. Being a dog sucks.
I'll stay outside with you.
I was about to say the same thing.
Could they stop me from going in the bakery? Maybe that's a better question. I'll use my tiny little body to slip through and cut the line.
And with what money?
I mean, I'm a dog. No one's gonna put a dog in jail for stealing. They're gonna be like, oh, that dog sure is hungry.
I mean, at least where I'm from, there weren't
Maybe
any
if I
dog
make
jails.
really big, sad eyes, they'll just give it to me.
Don't elves eat dogs?
What?
Huh?
No.
What? Wait, what? Karat's entire food web of
They
people
do?
has just... What?
Yes.
I'm so small. There's no way. I mean,
That's
what would
the
you even
delicacy.
eat? What?
Big dogs are for work.
Do you eat it like a squirrel? Wait, did those guards
kind of.
stop me because they wanted to eat me?
No.
No, they weren't
No.
dwarvish.
Once again, big dogs.
I was a big dog.
Little dogs are a delicacy.
Of course, the elves have a fucking class system for their dogs.
Well, yeah. What else? Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh,
You have elves, you have half elves, and you have food.
that thunder was big.
That was big fun.
It heckin' windy.
It was heckin' windy this morning in a bad way.
Yeah.
All right, a quick pause for D&D, and then we're gonna go on a bio break, anyways. But this morning, I go for my morning run. You know, as you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess as I do. I'm running, and they said on the news that there was a small risk of tornadoes, and I was like, okay, well, it's Nebraska. There's always a small risk of tornadoes, and we just had a huge one, so, like, what are the odds there's another one so soon? And as I'm running into, like, a hot wind, and I'm like, well, this sucks. And then a cold wind hit me in the back, and I was like, oh, it might be tornado day.
Yikes.
Yeah. Then the sky turned green. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the sky turned green, and then I got sucked up off the ground.
Yep, and then they
Flew
were,
around.
and then they just cracked open a cold one, pushed the next clone out, and said, "Here's your notes for fucking stream." And here I am. All right, everybody, we're gonna take a 5-minute bio break.
Mm-hmm.
We will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Well, hello.
Wow. All right. So you guys are going after the ants.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love the ants.
And the uncles.
No.
Damn, I can't believe we're just leaving the uncles out in the cold like that.
They drowned.
I knew setting up a colony in the sewer was a bad idea.
Yeah. You know, socks and sandals and golf shorts isn't exactly built for the environment, so you really threw them into a place where they would fail as a species.
Oh, my word.
Elliot's uncle is actually the only uncle
Mm-hmm.
In the entire world.
in the
You see-
whole world.
And you saw what happened to them.
That's not true. Newson also has an uncle.
That's true.
Lilin also had uncles.
Croc doesn't know where his uncles are. They're probably dead, actually. He probably knows where they are.
Between Elliot, Newson, and fucking Lulin, we have a sliding scale of how bad your uncles can be. Because, you know, Newson's uncle liked her, but he also, like, banished her.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
All right. So as you head through the streets following Alrond, who just has, like, is literally, like, stopping down and crouching and putting his ear to the ground, to the confusion of onlookers, you all have some time to generally talk about things between each other, while he's just kind of ahead of you doing his thing.
So do you think the ants will know it's me? Because when they originally started, like, when the wild magic summoned them, I was a minotaur, and now I'm a dog, and I don't know if they'll just listen to anyone.
I mean, if they're magical, your inherent magic hasn't changed.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So, like,
You're still the same person on the inside. I'm sorry, was that too deep? I'll try and ease up.
I mean, it's nice. It's nice, you know.
Like, trust me, I hear the way that you're talking, and I'm just like, yep, that's Newson.
Well, you probably know me a
Rock.
little better than the ants that we summoned on a lark, or I summoned accidentally.
Hey, Karak,
Yeah,
go ahead and just roll me a con save real quick.
con save, got it.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Just because you're walking down a street in the middle of the day in a desert wearing a solid black suit of armor. It's a little hot
It's a
out.
little toasty.
It's toasty.
It's a bit toasty.
You've been more comfortable.
It's on. I'll just deal with it. But yeah, just you know, you like even despite the new change in appearance, you've always been running into fights, making sure to do stuff that's that you care about. You're always there backing people up. As far as I'm concerned, you're just as cool as when I first met you. So.
As you make your way through the streets, eventually Alron stops at a sewer pipe and he kind of looks down and he goes, "It's this one!" And he just takes the lid off and hops in.
So,
Well-
anyone else? Anyone want to go first?
Sure.
Lilin will take Newson or pick up Newson.
Thanks, I appreciate it. You know, it's a longer fall for me now.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot,
Lilin,
as you land in the sewer, you land on the grate above the water. And from what you can see, not the floors, which is strange enough, but the walls and ceiling of this sewer are covered in ants. Like,
There's a few of them here.
like, can barely make out the stones behind them covered in ants.
Ooh. That's fun.
As Alron's just kind of standing there, just hands over his ears.
Well, there definitely weren't this many.
Newson, as you enter the sewer,
Okay.
every single ant freezes. And then you hear a chant. All of you do, because these ants can speak common, because they were awakened.
Mm-hmm.
The queen, the queen, the queen has returned!
Hi, everybody.
I told you they'd recognize you.
Yeah, I guess that is good.
Look, brothers, look and see, the queen's form becomes more like ours!
Well, really the intention.
To be fair, they're not wrong. 4 legs is on the ground is closer to 6 legs than 2 legs.
Yeah. Like I said, I guess you're not wrong about that. Just wasn't really, like I said, the intention. But you know, hi everybody. Are you guys keeping prisoners?
We are.
Well, could you take us to them?
Yes, yes, of course, of course. Follow as you see like a path in the ants opening up.
Oh, perks of royalty. Karak just
Yeah.
walks behind who I'm assuming Lulin is still holding Newson, or have you hopped out of their arms?
No, I'd probably just be carried. I'm a little concerned about what's gonna happen if I enter the swarm.
Yeah.
Loon's like holding you out, but like not like Simba holding you out. Kind of like close to his chest.
Now presenting the queen.
Yes.
One-handed tiny dog holding style.
Yes.
As you make your way through this sewer, eventually you come across a room that seems to, it looks just like the walls until you get close, and then the ants kind of part, revealing a doorway.
Oh, hey.
You
Inside are 3 of the people who attacked you that night. The apparent body of one of them, which is the one news and you recognize as the one who had hit his head on the way down. And Elliot, what you recognize as 2 incredibly concerned elven maintenance workers.
Aw, damn.
Howdy, folks.
Oh god, please, you have to get us out of here. One of the maintenance workers, like, runs up, like, please.
Oh, well, we're on it.
well, that's all
Yes.
we could do.
Which one of you is their queen?
Dog.
Croc just points a finger towards Newson. That one.
Oh god. They're just crazy people. They're trapped in the sewers. As he kind of like goes and dejectedly sits back down.
That's rough.
The
buddy.
three living people who attacked you are kind of sat in the corner, legs splayed out in front of them, eyes open, mouth kind of just agape, just staring into the distance as each of them has a hand on their respective weapon. Almost like they're high. Like, they're not entirely there.
Still?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Ants, have these guys, like, said anything to you all?
They've been like that since we brought them down here, my queen.
Huh.
Ulan, you want to clean out their blood a little?
Yeah, that could work if they've been, like...
Drugged?
Yeah. You'd think
Oh,
it would be digested by now, but...
right. Instant
know.
hangover.
Yes, the instant hangover.
Mm-hmm. Very useful, but very unfortunate to deal with.
Yeah, I think Lulin's going to walk up to one of them and lay on hands one for 5 to cure any illnesses or any diseases.
You watch as this healing magic flows into them, and they continue to grip their weapon and stare off into the room.
Let's take the weapon off of them.
Lulin's going to like gently try and like slowly like take it out of their hands. Like if it's like a pole arm, he's gonna like slide it through their hands.
They're just like basic clubs, but the second you touch it, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
$23.
When you grip the weapon, you feel magic from it try to push its way into you. But you manage to essentially block it out of you.
Cool.
You
Yeah,
are
it
immune
seems
to
like
the
a-
effect for the next 24 hours. So,
Yeah, it seems like the weapons are at stake, and then Lulin's just gonna take them all and just throw them into the corner. Don't touch them.
let me describe what happens to the first guy when you take the weapon first before you go to make that decision.
Okay.
When you take the weapon, his eyes, like the rest of you see this as his eyes rapidly gain focus. Like almost instantly. Like they go from wide and kind of dilated to snap pupils staring at Lulin in the blink of an eye, as he almost maniacally screams, "Give it back!" as he like jumps up and tries to grab the club.
That seems like a bad idea.
The weapon seems to be curses.
As he starts
In nature?
clawing at Lulin.
Lulin's like Lulin's like holding it like above him, like in his right hand. Then whenever he gets close, he like puts it behind his back and puts it in his like left hand and does the same thing as he's like describing what's going on. Essentially, just treating this drugged person like a child, while he converses to the team of what he's discovered.
While this person is trying to get this weapon, could I? Well, I guess Elliot is already. Okay, got it.
Elliot, cast and remove curse on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
As you cast remove curse on him, you watch him kind of like stumble as that kind of like crazed light leaves his eyes, as he just kind of falls to his knees, breathing heavily.
Better.
You all right, buddy?
Uh,
Do you need more healing? Are you okay? Do
yeah, no, I'm fine.
Do you need a hug?
No. I just need to catch
Sure.
I just need to catch my breath.
Okay.
Do you know who cursed you?
That wasn't a curse, it was a blessing.
Okay, well, do you
Um,
know who blessed you?
The guy whose head got smashed in on the way down would definitely disagree.
Hmm.
You kind of watch him he turns his eyes and looks at it and then recoils away from it in shock and puts his back on the wall and essentially just tries to get himself as far away from this corpse as he can.
He can't understand me.
Oh, you're totally right.
Yeah. He just heard barking.
And
Exactly.
just Karak
He heard
going.
me barking and everybody agreeing with me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If it was a blessing, why did you attack us?
Mm-hmm.
What? Because I wanted it back.
No, but before that.
I haven't attacked anyone.
You attacked this whole party.
See,
That's
you
how you're
wouldn't
in a
be
sewer.
down here if you didn't.
Elliot will cast Encode Thoughts and show him attacking the group. And specifically the part where Elliot said no one dies.
You kind of watch him look down at it and he just goes, I don't remember this.
Not
I know.
Gonna lie. Not gonna lie,
That's
Karak
because of the curse.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Karak feels way too empathetic towards this person right now. I don't remember that.
You were cursed. Do you remember who cursed you?
Or blessed, as you put it.
I mean, the spell remove curse got rid of it, not remove bless.
Well, yeah, but they understood it as a blessing, so it would probably be easier for them
Let
to
the
remember.
man speak.
I don't. I mean, I didn't even know I was cursed.
That is usually how curses like to function, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember where you got the weapon?
I've had that club for 10 years.
That's a long
Interesting.
time.
But from where?
Someone must have enchanted it.
Yeah, but they all had matching clubs with matching enchantments. They just target random club owners.
I think when
Well,
Lulin
did you
hears
bring
that
it
he's had
with you to church?
I mean, yeah, I took it everywhere with me.
There you go.
It's still, why did they targeted only club owners?
Well, there were others with enchanted daggers, Newsom.
And just different weapons in general. I don't think it was just clubs. Then again, it was a couple days ago, and a lot has happened.
Elliot, roll me Arcana.
You got it, Busman.
Actually, anybody who wants to roll me Arcana, you all have magic.
Let's go.
Oi, I'm using a reroll. 9s are unacceptable.
9s are unacceptable.
Not you're re-rolling the
Much
thing that
better.
I'm okay with is that is something to be said. It's like, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm re-rolling that.
So,
I can't accept this.
Lulin, you don't really notice anything.
Yeah.
Karak, you notice while you're looking at this club that's in Lulin's hand
Mm-hmm.
that it doesn't actually have any runes on it. And then, Elliot, you almost see strands of magic floating from the club back to this person. The DC
As
for
in
seeing where on his person was a
from-
30.
What? Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I investigate it to see if I can see where?
You can roll investigation.
Can I give guidance?
Wow, I can't believe you would make me roll investigation.
You monster!
Can I get guidance?
You can't have
Is
guidance.
that a thing? How does guidance work?
You just roll a d4 after your roll and add it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
It only works once, though.
Then it's got to be reapplied.
Mhm.
That's why it's a cantrip.
That is why it's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how you're going about investigating this, and I'll decide what that 29 means.
He's going over to the club without touching.
Yeah, Lula
And just looking
at
at the strains of magic to see where they line up with the person.
It seems like they're going to either his left shoulder or right, kind of right over his heart, on his chest.
Is that where the sigils are?
He's wearing kind of a cloak over the top, but you can see the faint, like, bottom corner of one of the tags. With the World
He's
Tree
going
symbol
to
on
the
it.
tag. Does it go towards the tag with the World Tree symbol on it?
It does indeed.
Great. Who gave you these badges?
Oh, I got them from a man at the church. What was his name? And I'm gonna roll a history check to see if he remembers. Oh, not equal. Plus. All right. He will remember. His name was, it was a man who was at the church. His name was Eland, something like that, and then Alf something.
Interesting. Can I take this badge from you? It seems to be cursed. I wouldn't want the curse to revert.
But then how will they know that I'm one of the faithful?
I don't think you want to be one of the faithful.
Elliot, as you're looking at this tag, it seems like it's a delayed blast, like a delayed cast spell woven into the tag that has already been cast once.
I think Elliot still wants to get it away from him.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to keep the tag? It could still be potentially harmful. I mean, these people they seem to have used you to try to hurt innocent people. And they put your life in danger. Did you agree to that?
Well, the man who gave me the tag wasn't one of the High Fathers.
Well, then, what do you need the tag for?
Well, I bought it to show my loyalty to the church.
Okay, well, why not show your loyalty by carving a tree? A small ornament to wear around your neck.
Because I'm
Something
a
that you may-
bookkeeper.
Why not?
Okay,
Why not
print-
illuminate some pages of a book?
yeah. You could always print for the church.
No, bookkeeper. I keep ledgers. I write numbers in books.
Bookkeeper? Bookmaker is what you said.
I said bookkeeper.
Did he?
I'm sorry. The idea of what's a ledger?
He does math for a living.
Like
You'd think he'd have
Lyra.
better critical thinking.
Now I'm sad again.
The elven economy is a service industry, not a production industry, Isaac.
Yeah, well. I will need those tags.
He kind of like looks around. I don't really see how I'm in a position to argue, I suppose.
Mhm.
as he kind of like undoes the leather loop that the tag is hanging off of and holds it out to you.
Elliot will sort of grab it with some cloth and then tuck it away.
Okay, what are you doing for the other two that are still cursed?
Step 1, take the badge. Because they are currently unresponsive, yes?
Correct.
Then he'll take those badges.
So you don't have to go through this again?
Yup.
Alright, then what
and then
is he
once
doing?
that's done, we can do some more remove curse, yeah? Well, once the weapons are out of their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who's taking
But
the
now
weapons
that we
out
know,
of their hands?
it's the old 1-2 Lulin Yoink weapon,
Yeah.
Elliot remove curse.
I also got remove curse if we need.
Here, you do it. You do the other two. Why not?
Cool. I'm not. Let me just. Go
Yeah,
ahead
I may be a
and-
wizard, but you used both your spell slots.
Exactly.
I will
Because
say,
I'm
I
sure
think
that-
I think I
don't.
can only use remove curse like once. It's like one of my.
All right, I'll just do it. I'm being bullied if I don't.
I'm being.
I'll let you do-
Wow.
I'll let you do it once. How about that?
Oh,
I'll be
nice.
kind.
Yeah, let me make sure you don't use all your spell slots. Because I can recover mine faster. I only need a short rest.
And we'll see how long it is before you get one of those again.
Yeah. See, that's the
probably
that's
like
the problem.
4 or 5 sessions.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
We only ever take long rests.
Listen, if there's one thing I can rely on this party to do, it's once they get pertinent information, they're gonna run that lead down like a rabbit dog.
Yeah. Or in this case, like a Yorkie.
Seems a bit generous.
Rabid Yorkie.
Rabid Yorkie.
Anyways, how do the other two react?
As the curse seems to wear off, because they weren't already aware when you remove the curse, but they seem to be, like, gradually coming back to. Almost like they're, like, slowly waking up.
All right. Probably a good idea to go ahead and get them out of this still don't I still don't quite understand why you would build an entire city over a giant
Over the
strangely
ruins
cement.
of another city?
Oh, this is the ruins of a okay.
Well, kind of. These are also sewers.
See, I don't think I need to say that the place where I come from doesn't have caves like this. I know it's strange, but ours don't go, they don't crisscross like this in such a uniform pattern.
One of-
waste, Croc.
One of the maintenance workers says they're not caves, they're built.
We built.
Why would you intentionally build a bunch of caves underneath the city that you're going to sit on top of? That seems very not structurally sound.
So you're not stepping in
You're
shit when
standing-
you walk down the street?
Well, first off, why would you do that in the street? Go somewhere in private for that, first of all.
They do go somewhere private. It's called the bathroom, and then it goes here to the sewer.
This is just very weird.
Uh,
Intentionally building caves.
It doesn't matter.
I want you to know
I'm
you're
just-
gonna have another flashback, and that's gonna have been your idea.
Listen, I'll intentionally fail that check just for the humor.
Mm.
Okay, so can we leave?
Karok just kind of looks to Nusa and goes, "Can they?"
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's like
we've
the ants
got-
are only going to talk to you, so
Yeah. Yeah, ants, thank you for your help. You can let them go now. Thank you for your diligent service.
Yes, but one more thing, our queen.
Yes.
You have a challenger for the throne.
I have a challenger for the throne.
Yes.
Who would the challenger be?
Queen of smaller colony. You must fight.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, yeah.
As
Didn't take too long.
the ants like split up, and you see one very large queen ant bumble into the circle.
So very large for a queen ant, or that's the size rating? Cause
No, like it's just very large for a queen ant.
okay, had to double check because the silence was leading me to believe that I had gotten something wrong.
No, I'm just waiting for Newton to prepare for one-on-one gladiatorial combat for the throne.
Yeah, I can do that.
Wish.
As you set down, as they like set you down in the circle, you just hear one of the ants say, "Let the battle commence!" As this queen ant just kind of starts trundling forward towards you at like a normal ant speed.
She's gonna like it. I mean, as a dog, she's still significantly larger. This is like a 7-inch ant, is it?
No, this is a normal-sized ant.
Okay, she's gonna like pick up a paw, I guess. And walk towards it.
It keeps trundling towards you.
I feel kind of bad.
Like it's like
you
2
know?
steps and you're standing above this thing.
Yeah. Are you sure about this? Okay, well.
This one doesn't seem to be able to talk.
Yeah. I guess she's just gonna take her paw and step on it.
As Newton, you like hesitantly like take your paw and just squash this ant. All of you hear from all around you, "The queen has won! The queen has won! Long live the queen!"
I don't know why that felt like it feels bad, you know?
What shall we do next, my queen?
That's a great. Do we have anything we want an army of ants to do? Seems like.
Well, I mean,
Suggestion.
Do you think we can
why don't
send
they
them
just
to
build a city?
Suggestion.
Just have them like settle the sewers. I don't know.
Suggestion. How far do these sewers? How far do they go?
Who are you asking that to?
The party as a whole, because Karak needs to know because he might have a good idea.
Just if they go the whole city.
And they connect to every house.
Yes.
So, if the ants were to say explore the sewer around more powerful homes, do you think they could get us some information on some of our more illuminating projects? And Karak just mentally sends a note to Elliot being like, "The lamp!"
Yeah, that's yeah.
Ooh, espionage.
It just seems like a good idea. If they're gonna be down here, and it might as well, right?
That's actually a really good idea. Nobody would suspect an ant.
Yeah. It's always the small. You never expect the smallest ones.
I think. Yeah.
Right?
Let's keep the ants' needs in mind. They'll need a lot of food for the colony.
True.
I could do that.
Let's tutor them in stealing food without getting noticed.
Ooh, good idea.
I mean, I can create food for them.
That's true.
I mean, like as like the spell.
Yeah. but like if we want this to be long term and sustainable.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys know about trash, right? Elliot looking around at the ants.
Do you think that we sprung into existence when the queen found us? No, we just found
No,
the
of
true
course not.
queen. We know how to survive. We are ants.
Great.
And you are messy.
Yes, very much so. But there's this dumpster that is full of baked goods every day because they're the extras.
Wait, what?
Yes. The sugar mountain.
So
You just
the
have
sugar mountain. You know about the sugar mountain?
Of course we know about the sugar mountain. Who doesn't know about the sugar mountain?
You just have
That guy,
extra food lying
Pointing
around.
at Karak.
You all just have extra food, and does it not go to people who need it?
Well, it's not extra. No one bought it.
Are you saying we don't need it?
No, of course you need it, but like,
Then it's
There's
going to
other
the people who needs it. You shut up.
I can't argue with that, so I won't.
Very good.
You think you're gonna
look
just-
with that last comment? Just looks at you, just like what the fuck?
The maintainer looks like he thinks he's having a psychotic break.
We should probably get you out of here.
I'm sure they'll figure it out. Do we want to move their home base under my house?
Yeah, that'd probably be good. Then we would be able to.
So we don't have to go into the sewer in the public anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go into the sewers in the privacy of our home. I'll dig a tunnel.
You've been waiting for so long for a reason to dig a tunnel.
Yes.
Somebody in chat said put them all in the bag of holding. Pocket ants.
Mystery.
I think they would die.
Yeah, bags of holding don't have air in them.
We just have like
they have 5 minutes of air. I just need to know the average air consumption of a single ant.
Listen, how many
Lou-
ants make up a person?
One person worth of ants.
One person worth of
What
ants.
is a single person's worth of ants?
How much air do ants consume? Okay. So apparently a whole colony of ants can survive inside a terrarium if you open up the lid to let in new air once per day.
So as long as we opened the bag to let in new air, they'd be
Every
fine.
day. Every day.
I'd probably say like every 4 hours because there's a lot of fucking ants here.
Yeah.
But yes, I like the spy network idea. So are you sending them off to spy? The order must come from the queen.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah, most definitely. It was pretty much exactly what I was thinking, was I was like, send them to steal the lamp. Took the words right out of my mouth.
All right, well, tell me how you queenly commemorate this to your subjects.
I mean, we definitely need them to, keep making more ants. And I think a protected area under the house where we just give them oodles and oodles of food will help.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be some
I'm
spoiled
thinking-
ants if they get used to Lulin's cooking.
I think 50% on the growing the colony and 50% on spying.
Yes, yeah. Okay, alright. My loyal ant subjects, there's a kind of
You hear from every direction, queen.
she does kind of like a sweeping motion with her paw while she's still being held by Lulin. we will be giving you a new home. A safe place to call your own. We would like you all to focus half your efforts on growing the legions, and the other half of you, we would like to do some investigation. Continue exploring the sewers. We have an item that we're trying to acquire. It's a shadowy lamp. How do I explain the lamp to an ant? A shadowy lamp that has been taken from us.
Can we draw it? Do we have an idea of what the lamp looks like?
You don't.
I mean, it's a lamp that makes darkness.
It's like the opposite of what a lamp does.
It is the opposite of what a lamp does.
It should be easy to find.
It should stand out in a lineup of other lamps.
A lamp up.
A lamp up.
We will find. We will grow colony. Although you will have to keep fighting if you want us to grow colony.
Keep fighting who?
Yes.
Other queens?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that shouldn't be an issue.
Just send them up.
Yeah.
I'll build a place for I'll build an arena.
Nusa just kind of like casually wipes off her paw.
Yes. Okay. Do as the queen commands, and you watch the ants begin dispersing through the sewers. And Newton, I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh, good. I love D100s.
It's for the time scale until they bring back news of the lamp. They'll still bring back other stuff in the meantime.
51.
Okay. I'm not telling you the time scale or the metrics.
It's just like the dog thing, eh?
Exactly.
It's more fun when you don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So you have 3 kind of semi-comatose people and 2 maintainers now with you in this empty sewer.
We should probably
They're not
go
woken
ahead.
up yet?
Hmm?
Have they not woken up yet?
That kind of. You ever dealt with me when I was sleep PT?
Yes.
Bastard PT.
Yes.
Only heard legends.
They're kind of like. Seems like constantly trying to try and go back to sleep, so to speak.
We should probably just carry them out of here.
Yeah, let's get them out of here.
Easier.
And what are you going to do about that thing? One of the maintainers asks as he points to the corpse in the corner.
I mean, that seems like a them problem, you know?
But we have.
He says that's a them problem.
Me. Yeah. The dog says that's a them problem.
He's looking up at you all, Elliot, and pointing to the corpse. We have to report it.
Okay. You can report it.
Blunt force trauma to the head.
Well,
Fell into
I mean,
sewer.
Fell into the sewer.
Fell into the sewer, yeah.
but I mean, is that what happened?
Yes.
I mean, more or less.
Elliot sort of looks at the corpse. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
But
more or less what happened.
No need to clarify, Karak. That's what it looks like.
And they jumped into a sewer, and then they
so as long as we tell them that, we can tell them everything else that happened. Just report it normal.
Do you want to report that normal?
I mean, it
pretty
seems
severe
like
consequences for taking hallucinogenics on the job, right?
the maintainers weren't high. Oh, I understand.
I know.
It was a threat.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
if we're covering up,
Really, it was an implication.
walls of
Like-
ants, talking dog.
You want to tell your superior that a talking dog that is the queen of all the ants in the sewer did what exactly?
then what should we tell them?
Commanded them to spy on the royalty?
What should we tell them for why we were down here for a whole day?
You got lost? It's a big sewer? Not a lot of exits?
That doesn't look good for our jobs either.
It's a lot better than the alternative.
Are you gonna kill us?
No, the alternative that you were held captive by ants and were released by a queen dog. That really doesn't look good compared to, trust me, the guards at the gate are they played rock, paper, scissors, you don't even know.
How?
You'd always say you saw the corpse being washed away, who went after it.
That could always be it.
I guess that'll work. We should probably throw it in the river then.
Yeah, that's true. As Elliot grabs the bag, and I think, Llewyn, will you put the club in the bag?
Yeah.
All three of the
weapons and
clubs.
such.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of the globes. Thank you.
Yep.
Lulin, roll me an
Anytime, buddy.
Arcana check real quick.
Everybody who has magic, or just the people handling
Just
the clubs?
Lulin.
Got it.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Coming at you.
Oh no.
When the magic pushed into you, for a brief second it felt divine in nature.
It felt divine.
You couldn't tell what type of magic it was, but it was divine magic. And you kind of feel that brushing up against your own magic as you handle the other two clubs, because it's actively working to keep you from being cursed.
Are they brushing up against as in colliding or flowing?
Colliding.
Colliding? Okay.
Just brushing up... It's essentially just like there's a wall in between the two of them, and neither of them can pass it. It's not violent or anything, and you can't really, And it's not too... It's like oil and water. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's hard to describe something that doesn't inherently have a visual sometimes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can see it. You know?
I will say, Elliot, these clubs do have magic in them, and I sense some form of divinity with it.
Oh, really?
Yes. It doesn't seem to be flowing with mine. It seems to be not agreeing with mine.
No, so more what I mean, Lulin, is you would know that because it tried to curse you once, the reason you're immune for 24 hours is because your magic is acting like an immune response.
Got it.
So your magic is keeping it from mixing with yours.
Interesting.
Lillian gives the better description.
Divinity.
Ellie will do his good old innate casting of detect magic. And apparently there's a radius on that I just throw on the old map there, but obviously it's within 30 feet of you.
Ah, yes. This area of Bean World, specifically.
This area.
This area of Bean World. He's gonna really inspect the magic without coming into contact with the club or weapon or whatever.
Okay, so you can tell still that this is enchantment magic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need an Arcana check to dig deeper.
You got it, boss man.
That was the thing that I wasn't good at when I looked.
Can I give him the help action by describing it?
So they know what to look for.
Yeah. since we've cased it down to divine magic, and that it's.
How are you going about it, Elliot? Are you like sending out strands of your magic? Like, what are you doing as you do this?
Well, I think Elliot is going to,
describe it for me.
Elliot is going to try to pull on the magic the same way that he pulled on the magic of the magic items he's consumed. Which he has done 4 times now, by the way. And sort of like, not drain the object, but sort of like pull the magic around it.
Like take a sample?
Sort of probe its... Yeah.
Okay, roll me that Arcana check at advantage.
Yo.
That's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
So, Elliot, you pull off this, like, little bit of magic. And it's almost like the club glows for a moment, like you're pulling it away before it forms into, like, its own solid little ball of magic within yours, right? And you almost consume it. But you rolled a nat 20, so you don't.
I just imagine it's out of habit. It's like, okay, time to consume.
As you kind of have this little bit of magic floating in your hand and you can feel it there. You can tell that it is divine magic. It is also wild magic.
Wild divine magic.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell it's...
Actually,
like,
hang on.
Compare it to the divine magics I know.
Let me check a note real quick. It is not wild magic. It is order magic. It is logic magic.
Divine order.
Divine logic.
Mm-hmm.
Can he compare it with some of the magics he's seen around the few divine he's been around?
I'm gonna let you roll Arcana at advantage, because you kind of have an inherent advantage on this.
So close.
19.
It feels eerily similar to the magic that makes up the Blackthorn Blade.
Interesting.
But it's not the same.
Similar, but not the same.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well,
do you want me to... You got a 33, so I can give you an even more, like, direct explanation if you want it.
Just 33, you know.
Well, I can just tell you exactly...
Give me a little more.
I can just tell you exactly what it feels like. It feels perpetual.
How do I, like, call a meeting of the gods? Because people are getting involved when they shouldn't be.
That's true. Get them.
Anyways, nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
When you eat it, I need a charisma saving throw.
Great. Boy, that's a reroll for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Push the button.
Hey, worth it.
Worth it.
Elliot, you don't feel this magic affect you at all, but you feel what it does. Like, you gain an innate understanding of what it would feel like if you were like a normal person and had just had a hit of this magic, right?
Yeah.
And you, for a brief second, understand that if this magic had touched your soul, you would just feel calm. All of your negative emotions would have disappeared, but all of your like heightened emotions on every spectrum would have disappeared. You would have had no negative and a little bit of positive.
Wow. That's terrible. Interesting. Well, that was some tasty magic, but
I
I
think
shall have no more.
I
think
shall
this-
have no more.
so. Just to make sure, like, you're actively eating magic in front of the party, right? Or just like
Yes.
that just I think this might be the first time Karak has outright seen this happen.
This might be the first time a lot of people have seen this happen.
Karak's just
True.
kind of confused and has now added that to the list of things that might be wrong with Elliot.
Things that might be wrong with Elliot.
Listen, we learned lycanthropy. Apparently, they're part dragon, which they're not sure how those two things interact. They have a weird sword that's that's doing shit. Not even gonna talk about Finger of Death.
So, so quick pause, just so I can. Oh, we're at 10:35 anyways, so we're gonna wrap up here.
Yeah.
I know it's like not a great spot, but I feel like you getting that information is kind of a good place to wrap, so it's fresh in your mind at the start of the next session. So a quick thing for campaign 2, when it eventually comes. Everybody in this party has developed special gifts, so to speak.
Ooh.
And for campaign 2, I am going to be turning a lot of those into homebrew subclasses for various classes.
Mm.
So that if you want to, you can have a taste of each other's gifts.
Aww. That's cool.
So I just wanted to run this by you guys real quick, because what I'm thinking the main ones I'm thinking right now are Lyra, Elliot, and Newson. Have some pretty like special stuff going on.
Yay.
So Newson, yours is going to be a sorcerer subclass called Path of the Farseer Blood.
Love it.
And Elliot, I haven't decided what main class, so if you have any suggestions, but it is going to be a subclass that casts spells by draining magic off objects. And I was even thinking of making it like a fighter subclass.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Or like a rogue subclass, maybe.
Draining magical energy specifically to empower your own spells. That's cool.
Can't make it, but he can sure redirect it.
Why does that sound warlock coded?
That
can't make magic, you're just
low
giving
key
it.
though, with the path Elliot's on anyways, that could very well be warlock coded.
Mm,
It's like
Yeah.
warlock and artificery.
yeah.
Like,
Imagine an artificer that makes weapons specifically for the magic drainer. Oh,
Well,
that's
I was
sick.
also thinking of doing it for a blood hunter subclass because Elliot
makes
is
sense.
one, but you do have a point. That is very warlock coded,
Yeah.
which would make that subclass is going to need to be very carefully balanced because if you have an artificer in that subclass, you could potentially have infinite spell slots.
Yeah. Probably has like a limit on how much you can drain per day because
Yeah.
you're absorbing magical energy.
Yeah.
You know.
And,
Yeah,
well,
if you go
artificers
to,
can only enchant so much per day, too. So I guess there still would be
Yeah.
a cost to it. You'd be missing out on a magic item of some kind.
Yeah.
All right, but
It'd be like sorcerer with their sorcery points, so you can sort of flip between stuff.
yep. But that is enough of that. Yeah, we'll talk more about that at some later point because we're still a ways off from campaign 2.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to Sky for the raid. Thank you to everyone who followed. Thank you to all of our wonderful players. We have Luland Boldspeaker played by.
It's me, Brando. Was my favorite part of the session today. I think it was honestly PT spouting queen nonsense.
The queen.
The queen!
Yeah.
The queen.
I love it.
And then we have Elliot Burning Oak, played by.
It's me, Isaac. I think my favorite part was watching the queen dog take out the foreign queen. I think the next battle should be between the queen squirrel and the foreign queen.
You just polymorph me into random things to fight the ants.
Obviously the ants won't get more powerful each time. But I think you could get less powerful each time.
Oh!
It's a roulette wheel of how powerful they are on what day.
Exactly.
Eventually, Newson just comes across another wild magic sorcerer who has a colony of ants who's just, alright, let's go, bitch.
We're fighting for real.
You're still a dog. Suddenly you know what it's.
Morphs you into like
a T-Rex. Just mauls the other sorcerer.
No, not a T-Rex.
No,
he's not gonna help me. He's only gonna hinder me.
No, hear me out. Elliot casts polymorph with every intent. You try to polymorph her into the most inconvenient thing. Something goes wrong with the magic because there's two wild magic sorcerers duking it out. Newson turns into a T-Rex, and the fight is no harder than any of the ant fights were. She just chomps the sorcerer and shakes him around. It was just another ant to be crushed in the name of Newson's regime.
Resets the dog counter, just being like, we're sorry that your trial was suddenly discontinued. We'll give you an extra month free.
And then we have
noticed a disruption to your service.
And then we have
you now.
And then we have News and Worldwalker played by.
It's me, the Sky Tea, and Isaac already kind of took mine. My concerned like squishing of the other queen, I think, was my favorite bit of that. It was just like it doesn't feel right just stepping on him, but yet I must to maintain my control.
And last but not least, we have Karakareem played by.
Hello, my name is Terminian Link VT, and my favorite part was Lulin getting to have banter with Elrond, and then confusing Elrond because you've only been back a week, how do you already have kids?
Mm.
It's okay, Elrond's not the brightest tool in the shed.
How fast do Minotaur children grow up? Not that fast.
Not that fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining us. We're going to send you off to the King of Fish playing Hades 2.
Woo!
Yeah.
Good game.
All right. We're going to send y'all on over there. Be sure to tune in tomorrow because we do a...
PT?
Yeah.
It says the King of Fish and not the King of Starfish.
I can't cancel.
You're rating the wrong person.
I forgot about the star.
I thought you were just mispronouncing the name for hee-hees and ha-has.
The only reason I noticed is because it didn't have the profile picture. I'm like, they have a beautiful profile picture. Excuse me.
I did not notice. But be sure to tune in tomorrow. We are doing some chat-funded RimWorld gameplay.
Oh.
You don't need to use channel points, you don't need to use bits. Just by being in the chat, you get stuff that you can spend on the extension to make either great things or horrible things happen to the tour as it travels across its RimWorld World Tour.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Which, we've had a lot of good stuff. We had a huge caravan at one point, and then we got, this mech creature that joined us last week. And then the mech creature got a disease that made it mad at everyone, and it just killed everyone in, 30 seconds, and there was a fire. It all went to shit in, 6 minutes. You should really go watch the last 6 minutes of that stream before tomorrow.
That's rough.
Because it is unrecoverable.
This is why at big events and conventions you need to take your health seriously, everybody. Avoid con crud wherever you can.
What?
you said they got a disease that made them mad at everybody.
Oh,
and-
yeah. No,
Yeah.
that was bad.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Bless you.
Thank you. There's another one coming.
Well, you only get one.
Hey.
Oh,
Goes untight.
gracias. Oh, and it sent off the star. I timed it out too long by just talking about
Whoops.
nonsense.
So the last
Bye,
one-